we gonna get on their head. So as soon as I get done doing this, it's gonna be on there popping. Go cut this light off. Oh.
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At small forward, Livin. At shooting guard,
I'm trying different crafts.
at the other guard position,
Here in Maryland, and today I'm trying these freshwater soft crabs from Japan.
at center,
And when I got these crabs, I was kind of surprised because I was told they were soft shell crabs, and as I squeeze their shell and touch their claws, they're definitely
at
not
the other
soft. It's
forward
not like a
position,
Chesapeake Bay Maryland
LeBron
crab,
James.
but it's soft shell and it's like squishy. And I realized pretty quickly that these are just hard crabs. So I did a little more reading about these Salmagani crabs, and what I found out was that the shells aren't thin enough that you can eat them just kind of whole. And at this point, I decided just
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At the point, at 6'3", number 22, Kingston Wallace. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 9, Alex Caruso.
Liberty Mutual, all class announcements with 800
In the middle, at 7'0", number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. At forward, 6'3", number 5, Lucas Dort. Starting at power forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. The head coach of your home team, once again, the starter for your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Alex Caruso out there with Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. With league-wide focus doors on size at every position. We've seen the demise of the traditional point guard.
So, Kevin, the first point you make is absolutely valid. Even 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", we're seeing point guards of that size. And not only are they exceptional passers, they like to score it. So that's first and foremost. But what I believe ultimately is, if you are 6'3" and under, and you still bring a special amount of skill, there's going to be a place for you.
2 on the clock. Dort misses. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons. And here's Davis for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
Hot loose. And now Russell Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway lane.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Now here's Caruso. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James. He laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best we can do against King James, guys.
Thanks, David.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Russell. And here's a fast break. Davis leading the way. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And the pass to Williams. Poked away. It's stolen by Hachimura. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. They had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Thunder trailing by 20. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
We've got a moment. Let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. The Lakers, #1. The Thunder in 4th.
And we're getting to watch two of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And now it's Davis running. He can go.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan is solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Williams. After the basket by the Lakers, Hartenstein passes to Williams. Now Caruso. Here's Dort. That one's off. Still out of sync. Lakers lead by 22. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hachimura. Defended by Dort. And that one's good. Hachimura.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance. The ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Offensive rebound. Dort against Hachimura. And too much time in the lane.
Yes, sir.
A different look for Oklahoma.
Say what?
Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins
okay.
for Dort.
Shit, I'm saying we in Oklahoma right now.
And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vincent's checked in. Now here's
we in Oklahoma.
5 points in the game. Russell from long range. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
16.
And you can't
16 wins. 2 losses.
They're completely in disarray.
Knocked away.
16. We 16-2, bro.
The Lakers, another fast break chance right here. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in.
Oh, good block.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
No problem knocking that one down.
Oh, okay.
He's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket.
All right, bro.
Off a pretty pass.
A solo fast break. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And this is what D'Angelo Russell does out here, right? He's a dynamic scorer who doesn't lack for confidence.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Williams. And Davis sends it back. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Here's Vincent. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Russell from long range. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped up.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
All on the feet. I'm sleeping on your side.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Joe finds Williams. Shot clock at 6. From the baseline. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's Christie. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Christie's got his first 2 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
To the middle. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Vincent's shot is good.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Hachimura. And here now the Thunder to stop the run. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Reeves gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Williams. Vanderbilt with the block. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it left. Outside, Dort, just 5 to shoot. Kept alive on the wing, Wallace. Here's Joe. He's defended by Reeves. A second chance effort. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To stop the drought, Wallace misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thunder have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Reeves with it. Williams picks him up. Shoots. Again, the Lakers.
Defensively, just too many baskets in transition. It's really, that's been the difference.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Here's Joe. He's defended by Reed. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reeves, that's a two-pointer. Again, Los Angeles.
This is the tempo you love to watch. I mean, get out fast before the defense can get set.
Here's Williams. He's coming off an unbelievably scoring game. Wallace with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago. A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Vanderbilt's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Hartenstein passes to Joe. Outside Williams. Now Vincent. He's got 10. Reeves. And there's another one for the Lakers.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Williams against Vanderbilt. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Dort. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. It's Dort on the wing. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Williams. Double team on Williams. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. They need this. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start for D'Angelo Russell. He ended up with 17 points, 3 steals, and 2 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The difference is Ben Winston is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea. Feed the post. Let the big man eat.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Taking a look at the Lakers. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the threesome. Tipped away. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And LeBron James wins this battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
And here are the Thunder now. Caruso looking for an opening. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Here's Wallace. Still yet to score. Passes it to Caruso. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Russell from long range. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Williams. And again, unable to change momentum here. Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by LeBron. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They get a hand on it. Hachimura against Williams. It's stolen by Hachimura. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for Dort. The Lakers also with a sub. Wood, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And here are the Lakers. 11 unanswered points for him. Wood passes to Reeves. Tries from 16. And that one is good. And that's 13 points for Austin Reed.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Reeves. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets it.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
LeBron right side. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Knocks it loose. Wiggins dishes to Williams. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Just great hustle up the floor by Christian Wood. He takes advantage of a defense in scramble mode.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
From deep, Reeves. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out of transition.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Wiggins against Russell. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Hachimura. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Hachimura's got 11 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Back to Wiggins. Block at 6. Wood with the block.
That's the tremendous reach of Christian Wood. Great defensive play.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Wiggins left side. They need this one. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Russell from long range. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Reeves outside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
D'Angelo Russell getting it done for Los Angeles. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Start using this technique because you're going to look years younger. Not that looking older is necessarily a bad thing, but a lot of my clients are self-conscious about the signs of aging on their face. And even though I clearly
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
But guys, this is actually good news for us because shadows aren't permanent. If you look closely at celebrities on the red carpet, you may question why they have...
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Diallo. Jones is out there with Williams. Then it's Topic, and it's Jang in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The shot's good from Christie.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And up the floor again for the Lakers, running the court.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Vincent's drawn a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Now the Lakers on the break. For 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And much of the offensive production has come from their willingness to get out and run.
Here's Diallo. And that time, also a missed shot. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Got that bucket in no time at all. Connects, got his first points of the night.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Williams. And there is a whistle. That's going to go on Jackson Hayden. That's his first foul. First team foul.
I've been using the line blurring product for a while now. And today when I looked in the mirror, I thought to myself, the lines around my mouth look different, fewer. I was so happy. Then I was out running errands and I ran into
It's Jones on the way. Good covering. Shot clock at 5. Jang inside, covered by Hayes. The shot, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They're rolling here with a 9-point run.
Rising up. Dog Jackson connects.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Now the Lakers on the break. And there's the pass to Wood. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast-break baskets.
He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease. I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
They get the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Shoots it up. And the Lakers take down 2 more.
And a fantastic decision maker. Wood recognizes when he should shoot once he catches the pass.
It's tipped. Every year, Norris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
And he slams it one-handed.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Not watching the line there. That'll be be a backcourt violation. But in for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jones. Dort comes in for Jang. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Topic. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Russell, he's checked in for Connect. Joe passes to Williams. Dort with the ball, defended by Christie. Over to the left wing. Pass to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And that one, good. Wood's got 9 points in the quarter.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Poke loose. Here's Hartenstein. Vincent with the rebound. Vincent's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over Diallo. Again, the Lakers.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for D'Angelo Russell.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Diallo. Got that one up quick.
Oh, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Joe. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Out to Russell. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Passes to Hayes. Just his first attempt, and it's good for 2.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get upset about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just drove into this win. They made it look easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we're just trying to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Let's see who we play when we get out. We play Houston before we go on our weekend and day vacation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we got a week and 2-day vacation. Oh, we got Houston again. I wasn't tired yet, so I decided to come on in. That's okay, living with the K's. Come in. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. All right, Clark, a decent chunk into the season now. At what point are you starting to feel the aches and pains?
Well, let me think about that. It all depends, BA, on your service time in the league. How many miles do you have on your wheels? For older guys, it only takes a few games. For the younger guys, they're on autopilot. They just go, go, go.
Reeves, the pass to James. Soft touch off
There
the
you go.
You can tell LeBron
How we
values
gonna
getting
do?
quality
How we
shots
gonna play?
because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Van Vliet. Stolen by Russell. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. It's truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Green against Reeves. Tipped away. Green, the pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all. Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle. Just staying on it as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy. Coach hopes it's effective, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, BA, they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
And the Rockets call time here. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss. The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Van Vliet. No good again that time. The Lakers have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Outside Reeves. The three. They get it back.
Oh, my
Here's
God.
Russell. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You know, guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
Oh, they get a hand on it. James with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons of lazy.
There's the AT&T 5G slam can, capturing the moment. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1. Houston, 4th.
And during the last 10 games of the season, both of these squads have focused more on leaking out and capitalizing in transition. We'll see if they're able to maintain this pace moving forward.
Shot is good by Reeves.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all. And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Going inside. Oh, my.
I mean, just hard on that one, BA. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Davis. And then Davis punches it home.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify the crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Houston calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now. Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So for the Rockets, Eason's checked in for Brooks, and it's Amin Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Russell against Green. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. James outside, up and over Smith. And there's James on the assist by Reeves. James has got 10.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Smith. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver. Hendersons checked in for Russell. Adams checked in for Houston. Minute 53 left in the first quarter. Hachimura from long range. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field. You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And stolen by Reeves. Hachimura outside. He shoots. And there's another one for the Lakers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball. And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want. Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. There's Davis with the three. And another three for the Lakers.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early. Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Knocks it loose. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. To end the run. James with the rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim. And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he jams it after taking a nice lead on the run.
Things are clicking. Breathe in a groove. And he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. With 2 seconds left. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And so it's Los Angeles showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other. Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the rim.
Now the Lakers moving it up. He goes up, flushes it down to finish the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. They're pushing the ball at pretty much every opportunity. 7 straight fast break points. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish. That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Thompson. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Outside Eason. To stop the run. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from. And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Vincent. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And here is Thompson. 5 on the clock. And Davis with the block.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Maybe, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize this guy's potential. Yeah.
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. And Davis slams it home.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Şengün finds Van Vliet. Van Vliet double team. Back to Şengün. The kick out to Van Vliet. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Yes, sir.
A moment to take a look at
what
the
up,
year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Davis.
We back at home. We playing Houston right now.
Years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
How many games you playing? 3?
Here's Christie, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Vanderbilt. Again, the Lakers score.
What's your hour?
Typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated
Because I'm an hour and 2 minutes.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
We are seeing some big-time play from Rui on offense. He's really getting into taking it to the defense.
Yeah, I'm an hour and 2 minutes. This is the last game before we go on our week-long vacation.
Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body. But he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Poke loose.
I know, we do too.
Nabbing another steal, and that's his 6th steal of the night.
But I think that's gonna be like before the playoffs, like the All-Star weekend.
First half, quality shots, not wasting possession.
Now here's Thompson.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Point yet. Pushing it up, Los Angeles. Lakers again in transition. Nice shot by Christie.
Shit, I'm gonna knock tomorrow. Shit, I wanted to jump on GTA tonight, but man, shit.
Has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting
after this game,
this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Van Vliet with it. He's covered by Vincent. And the officials signal the backcourt violation.
Out of today, this is my 4th game.
Too many turnovers could cost him this game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time.
Yeah, I knocked down 2 earlier.
Better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over.
Then I
checked in for Los Angeles.
This is my 4th one.
Russell comes in for Vincent, and Houston will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Number and Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Smith. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. And Green is subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
You better start going in for 2.
Now here's Whitmore. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5
start going in for 2.
Ahead. Here's Russell, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
All these turnovers keep them at a constant disadvantage on the defensive end.
We're seeing that here tonight. I mean, so many of their mistakes and miscues have resulted in easy baskets the other way because their defense can't get set.
And here's Reeves outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
again. I mean,
Shit,
just
I know I'm gonna be here by myself tomorrow because Mike's going to her granny house.
No made baskets yet. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Tomorrow. Shit.
Here's Thompson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and
Get
game
you
clock.
some sleep, bro.
Right side, Russell from behind the arc. And another
All
three
right,
for the Lakers.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Green against Russell. Now Green. To end the drought. And Davis with the block. And so it's Rui Hachimura making things happen for Los Angeles. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount.
Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. They keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good. And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Russell finds Davis. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
Now here's Green. Still no points. Knocked loose. Reeves with the ball. Green picks him up. The finish! And that one is hammered home.
That's a terrific play by Reeves from the moment he took off to the basket. No holding back at all.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vanderbilt against Green, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Number 1, Los Angeles.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Lakers for the finish. And finished off by Davis.
Davis, such a terror in the open court with his size and speed. That's a really lethal combination.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Knocked away. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And And here are the Rockets now. Reeves with the ball. Van Vliet covering. The drive by Reeves.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders. And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Stolen by Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments. You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
That's tipped. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Van Vliet against Russell. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Green against Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want. Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Van Vliet. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Reeves against Van Vliet. The drive by Reeves. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, Houston 7 games behind.
I think for Los Angeles, this team, in my opinion, is one of the biggest surprises so far. I knew they had the talent, but I just didn't know how fast they could put it all together.
Well, you know what? I think it's a testament to how hard they worked in the preseason. I mean, they didn't want to take any chances to have this thing fall apart. They wanted to hit the ground running, and they have.
Russell, the pass to Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. Fires from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's the Lakers on the break. 4-3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 7th assist here tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Reeves. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Reeves throws that one down. Held nothing back.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Shot to stop the run. And Davis with the block. Vanderbilt finds James. There's the drive. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Who poked away? Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. 1:02 left in the third. Şengün, no good. Los Angeles has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Brooks. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Russell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, he's worked on his conditioning since he entered the league. Russell showing good upper body strength there.
Russell's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. Van Vliet against Russell. Stolen by Russell. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep 3-point range, they get the rebound. And finished off by Davis.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Reeves against Green. Brooks outside. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Davis. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Los Angeles Lakers. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Put your mask on.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Lakers with possession here. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Aaron Holiday out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Doc Landale. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Adams in at the 4.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Green. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Reeves. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Holiday passes to Landale. Now Green. Six to shoot. Here's Reeves. Here he goes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. And finished off by Davis.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Green against Reeves. Green, the pass to Adams. Can they get it? That one's wide left. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. James outside. 3-pointer. And Los Angeles another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Whitmore. Russell with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. Outside Reeves. Beyond the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Reeves has got 16 points here in the 2nd half.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Landale. Russell finds James. Over Green. That one's good from James on the assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Whitmore with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Kept alive. They get back on track, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Anthony Davis. Christie comes in for Vanderbilt. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Pass to Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson against Reeves. Now here's Thompson. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Vincent with the ball. Green picks him up. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
A jump ball has been called.
So it's the Rockets now. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Los Angeles ball.
Woods checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Rockets. Van Vliet's checked in. James deciding where to go with it. Over Whitmore. And James gets to go. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Landale inside. He's defended by Hayes. Snatched up. Second chance shot.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Austin Reeves.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Good on the bucket.
Hey, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Now here's Adams. And stolen by Wood.
Wood.
Vincent with the ball. Hayes for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Tipped away. Here's Whitmore. Pass to Adams. And no good. The dry spell continues. James passes to Vincent. Here's Christie. Puts up a deep 3. And they recover it. Second chance effort. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly, the other just
and the energy in this building was awesome.
You see y'all next time go around.
Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented.